What took so long? That's the question that one Tulsa family is demanding Emsa to answer tonight. New at 6, 2 News reporter Will Dupree took their concerns to Emsa today and is live in Midtown Tulsa with their response. Will?
Well, Russ, on their way to school Monday morning, 2 teenage boys got hit by another car when they tried to pull out of East 56th Street here and onto Sheridan Road. The boy's mother is upset now that it took Emsa about half an hour to respond to the accident scene here. And as we found out today, the ambulance service is not taking the delay too well either.
It was brought to our attention.
While the Schramm family got ready for work Monday morning, they got a call from their sons.
It was absolute fear. The worst thing I would think a parent could go through other than losing a child.
They said they'd been hit by another car at the end of the street.
I mean, it came in right here.
Shenna Ray Schramm ran down the street to where the accident happened. Her 15-year-old son in the passenger seat had already called 911, but her 18-year-old son was trapped, bleeding profusely.
My son was in the driver's seat, kind of tilted with his knees towards the passenger side.
She was told Emsa was on its way, but instead of an ambulance, the fire department showed up first.
I was really surprised that Tulsa Fire Department beat Emsa there.
The ambulance arrived almost 30 minutes later. Her first words to the medic, "What took so long?"
Just didn't have an excuse or an explanation or even apology. I'm sorry it took so long. None of that.
Emsa says it took 28 minutes to respond. That's almost 3 minutes longer than it should have taken. Emsa is now investigating what caused the delay, but the Schramms say something should change. Well, Emsa says its investigation will determine if there are any changes or improvements needed to their response time. It could also face financial penalties for being late, which is a violation of their contract with the city. Now, we'll keep tabs on this story and let you know what happens. Live in Midtown Tulsa, Will Dupree, 2 News works for you.
Thank you, Will. The 2 News investigators previously reported on increased response times for Emsa. As Marla Carter told you in November and followed up on in March, American Medical Response took over the Emsa contract in late last year. That move increased response times for Priority 1 calls by 2 minutes, pushing them to 10 minutes 59 seconds. In the case of the 2 teens injured in the car crash, that was considered a low priority because the fire department was already responding. Still, Emsa was 3 minutes later than protocol dictates, which is 25 minutes.